Good morning. Uh, I'm sorry to be in front of you today for this reason. On the 18th of this month, a gentleman who was walking through the store was attacked by several vicious dogs. Uh, he was life-flighted to Memorial Hermann Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. I'm here today to warn the citizens in the Fresno area to be more vigilant and caring. We captured 4 of the 7 dogs. Approximately 3 of these dogs are still on the loose. I want everyone in the Fresno area to be vigilant and also keep an eye out on your children when they're out playing. This is a tragic incident, being mauled by a dog. I can't say how sorry I am for what happened, but I do want you to know that we're working vigilantly on this investigation to bring justice to this family. Here with me today, I have District Attorney Brian Middleton, who I contacted last night and got on this case right away. So I want to bring him forward to speak to you on what his investigation is doing right now. Brian?
Thank you, Sheriff. As the sheriff indicated, what happened yesterday was very, very tragic. 71-year-old man needlessly lost his life, something that was very preventable. To our viewers, if you have a dangerous dog, it is your responsibility to keep that dog secure, to keep the members in our community safe. And I can tell you, as district attorney, if you fail to do that, you will be held accountable. Right now, my office is considering charges against those who may be responsible for this attack. In 2005, Lillian Stiles died in a very similar incident. She was on a lawnmower when she was attacked by a pack of pit bulls. Legislature created what's called Lillian's Law, which makes it a second-degree felony under these circumstances. So my office is working very diligently to make sure those who are responsible for this are held accountable. We implore the members and the community members in Fresno to be vigilant. If you see these dogs, if you see stray dogs, let us know. It's important that we capture these dogs so they don't harm anyone else. Thank you.
Also with us here today is Renee Vasquez, the Director of Animal Control. I do want to emphasize how important it is for everyone to stay vigilant. This is not just a single incident. We've had mention of another dog attack on the 15th that we're investigating as well. So everyone needs to be on high alert in the Fresno area right now. If you see something, say something. Right now, I would like to call up Renee Vasquez of Animal Control.
Like we mentioned, definitely the condolences go out to the family. This is a very, very tragic thing that happened. At Animal Services, Dryden, where we pick up animals, we help the animals, we vet the animals, and then we get them adopted and we get them into loving homes. But we can't forget about this as well. We're there to service the community by servicing the leash law. We also do a lot of dangerous dogs. So, I mean, it's super important. It really comes down to being a responsible pet owner. If you own an animal that you know may possibly bite, please, the law states the animal should be either on a leash, the animal should be within a fence. It's about having physical control, especially in the summer, like we mentioned. There's a lot of children playing right now, and animal on the sidewalk and there's a kid walking next to you. If you don't have that physical control, these animals, they're animals. At times they don't realize, what they can do. They're strong. I mean, you could have a 15-pound Shih Tzu or a 150-pound Mastiff. You have to make sure that you have physical control of the animal. And situations where people are feeding animals, be careful. I know it's a great deed. We're out there. We love it. We support the animals as well as what we're here for. But you never know. These stray animals, you don't know where they've been, what they've been through. So just be careful, be vigilant, and that's what we have. So thank you.
We can address any questions that you may have at this time.
Okay, the attack that happened 2 weeks ago, were these the same dogs in that neighborhood?
Uh, we think they are the same dogs. It was on the 15th, not two. I said 2 weeks ago. It was the 15th. I apologize. It was on the 15th. An investigation. The dogs seem similar, so we're investigating that as well.
What kind of dogs were they?
Pet bulls. Right now, that's what we've been told, that they were pet bulls.
Sheriff, do you believe these are somebody's pets that got out, or do you think they were strays, or?
Right now, we are going on the assumption that they're strays, but like I said, we're under investigation. We're investigating it right now.
What kind of charges?
With,
The charges?
like,
You mentioned the charges. What kind of
yeah,
charges
Brian?
could be?
It's still early on in the investigation, but if these dogs are associated with an owner, that owner will be held accountable. The potential here is Lillian's Law, as I indicated, which is Texas dog mauling statute. It would make, in this instance, a second-degree felony, which is punishable 2 years to 20 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
We're hearing they live in the neighborhood, the owners. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, it would be inappropriate for us to go into the details, but all these facts are under consideration, and if the facts meet the elements of the offense, then we will charge them appropriately.
Sheriff, you mentioned seven dogs, pit bulls. 4 of them have been located, 3 still on the loose. Can you tell us where those animals were found?
It was in the Fresno area where we located those 4. Right now, I have my animal investigation team out there, and also my patrol on every shift to be on alert. Also, animal control is out there in that area too. Look, animals usually stay in a certain area that they're well known to. If they're being fed, they're animals of habit. They'll come back during that certain time. So we're looking into all of that. We're putting people, investigators and my officers out there during those times. Those dogs may come back, the creature of habit. So we're going to try to use that to our benefit to capture these animals before something else could happen.
We were told that, sorry, go ahead.
Wait, Sheriff, what can you tell us about the attack? You referenced, or did this happen in a neighborhood? Were this near businesses?
So it was in the neighborhood. I can say that this gentleman did nothing to provoke these animals. I can tell you that. He did nothing to provoke these animals. It was uncalled for. It was senseless. Yes, it was in the neighborhood. Like Brian said, it was senseless and it didn't need to happen.
We're hearing that there were complaints about these dogs before in that area and nothing was done. What's your response to neighbors about that?
Well, the saying that nothing has been done is not true. Animal control has been out there looking for animals. In time, we're called. But we can't do anything until we're told about it. So we need the public's help on things like this. As soon as animal control knew about it, they've been out in that area ever since the 15th looking. My agency's been out there too, but we just haven't found them. But we're out there now, not now, but we've been out there, and we out there even more trying to get these animals.
We're told the dogs have been coming back. Any luck on finding them? What do you say to neighbors who are worried this is going to happen again to someone else there?
Well, yes, we found 4 out of the 7. We already found 4 out of the 7.
But the 3
Other 3 remaining, yes. And look, in this area, it's unincorporated. It's a lot of wooded areas, so it's hard to see. But we're out there every day right now trying to find them. Yes, sir.
Could you just kind of go over the details of the attack? What happened? Was he in his yard? Was he walking the street? What was going on with the 71-year-old?
I can tell you this: he was walking down the street. He was not in anyone's yard. He was walking to the store when he was attacked. Like I said, he did nothing to provoke those animals. Didn't have a stick. He had nothing in his hands. The dogs just attacked him for no reason, for no provocation whatsoever.
And you mentioned the severity of his injuries. Was he kind of a little bit about? Was he getting all over? What were his injuries?
I just can tell you he was mauled and he was taken by Lifelight to Memorial where they pronounced him dead.
Sir, there's obviously a lot going on in this investigation. Is there anything, were there witnesses, video, anything out there that might help with this investigation at this point?
We do have video from a neighbor's camera. I'm very grateful for that. So we have that. Look, this is something that's tragic that really happened. We're trying to do this investigation. I don't want to put out anything like that video right now because of the family. We got to think about the family and everything. So it's ongoing investigation.
Is there anything in terms of like a picture of the dogs who are still out there in terms of if anyone runs into them? It's a
Yes,
safety
we will.
issue at
We
this
will.
point.
We will be releasing pictures of the dogs. So yes.
What's your message to neighbors who are still shaken up about this? I know I talked to some who have kids who are afraid to play in their yard.
Like I said at the beginning of this press conference, to be more vigilant, be aware, keep your eye on your children. Look, you know now that three of these dogs are still at loose. If you're gonna go to the store or walk to the store, I prefer you drive. But if you have to walk, go with someone. Carry a stick or something with you to protect yourself. But go in a group. Go in a group. Dogs, look, if they see that you're not by yourself, that they probably won't attack. This gentleman did nothing wrong. I'm not blaming him at all for what happened. This was unforeseen. But now that we know that it's out there, you can take precautions. Drive to the store. I don't care if it's a block away. Drive to the store. Or if you're going to go with a group of individuals. Don't leave your children outside alone. Don't allow them to walk to the store. So please be on the look. And also take care of your smaller pets and animals. Don't leave them out there because these type of dogs will attack other small animals as well.
How many complaints total have you all received about these dogs? Just one before this incident?
I know about the one on the 15th, the number of complaints. I don't have those stats with me right now.
And that may change.
Yes. If there's no more questions, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you.